Welcome, family. Fire smoking mirrors, my loud pack buddies. This is your girl, Queen.Zi, coming to do a reading for you today. If you're new to my channel, make sure you guys know this is a BYOB. Bring your own blunts and smoke that shit. All right. If you're new to my channel, make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. Also, make sure you guys leave your digital footprint by leaving me a comment. Let me know you was here. Let me know how my messages resonate with you. All right. Warning, dirty mouth alert, no filter, no smoke, no smoke. So let's get it started, okay? Let's see what's going on. So the message today is divine masculine, divine feminine. Wake your ass up. You are asleep with the love. You missing out. You are missing out. Maybe it's because you stuck in a partnership that you need to leave. Maybe it's because you refuse to be open to new love. But we're going to find out today. So we're going to see what we need to wake up about today. Thank you, spirits, guides, ancestors, angels. We ask that you come give us clear, precise messages. Let us know and get wisdom and understanding from all messages. Thank you. We love, honor, and appreciate you. Thank you. All right, let's see what we got. All right, we got that no place at home. Again, some of you guys, they feel like they're not home because they're not with you. You was like home to them. I want you to know this divine feminine and divine masculine. And it's somebody you've been in a marriage with. You know, somebody you was in a long-term partnership with, you know, maybe 5 or better years. And all throughout this time, you just kept feeling like a fool. You just kept feeling foolish. So you decided to, you know, do your own thing, go on your own solo thizzle, but you're missing home. Okay. Some of you guys are actually missing the person that walked out and left your ass, okay? And they might have left you because you was doing a lot of things that didn't bring peace into the home, didn't bring equality into the home. Maybe you weren't appreciative enough of your partner, okay? So let's see what else we have. All right. And some of you guys knew deep down inside that this just wasn't your person. But maybe you guys had kids together, you know, maybe you guys wanted, you know, to further your connection, you know, or you wanted to further your connection, but you knew that this person wasn't in divine alignment with your soul's journey. Okay. So we got the number 43. So we're talking about, you know, someone being in your home, maybe not being open, maybe not being a person that's vulnerable to you. Or if they were a person that was vulnerable to you, you may have felt like it was master manipulation. All right. You may have felt like this person was manipulating you to always be ahead of you or always get the one up on you, you know, and you were just like, you know what? I don't want to live like this in my home. So internally, you were thinking about how you grew up, how things at your house where you grew up was so much in turmoil, and how unconsciously you're living the same reality for your children, for your life. And so now you done had enough. So you done either walked away or your person left you. But there has been a split up, okay? There has been a split up. And you knew, either you or your divine partner knew that this connection was not going to work or last long. But y'all stayed in. You stayed in it because maybe y'all had kids together. You know, you stayed in it because maybe you're afraid to move on. But the universe is telling you, you knew, even if you didn't act on it, you knew. It's time for you to start acting on your intuition now and start allowing the spirits to guide you properly so that you make less mistakes. Okay, because some of you guys weren't listening to the higher power. You've been, you know, for some reason disconnected to the higher power, and I think that you know it. Maybe your prayers aren't being answered. Maybe, you know, your life is in lack or in some type of struggle, and you're beginning to feel it now. Okay, and you don't even really consider the higher power as being something that could stop you from having a happy home, but it is. Okay, it is. You know, the universe is the thing that's responsible for, you know, lighting the path for you to find your home. So when you deny spirit, you deny yourself. All right, and let's see the bottom of the deck. Oh, hold on, let me make sure I got my, oh, where's my, There we go. All right. My phone pressing buttons over here. But some of you guys been in between worlds, and it's because you've been hiding who you are and what you really are about from not only yourself, but from the rest of the world to see. And you're trying to find that balance within your life now because you see your love partnerships haven't been working, but you feel like they're not working on your side. Like you are the problem. And to a degree, I wouldn't say that you're a problem, but I would say you have a lot to do with it because nothing happens in your reality unless you allow it. And doing nothing is an allowance, just like doing something is an allowance or a deterrence. You feel me? So the fact that you guys haven't been, being one way. You guys have been going back and forth. So at one point, you may put a lot of energy into this connection, a lot of love, a lot of compassion, but then on the other end, it's things that you're hiding from this connection, such as, secrets, true intentions, desires, wants, needs. You're hiding these things from your connection. Now, also, some of you guys, because I got the number 3 and the number 4, the number 43, I feel like some of you guys have even been, having extra people involved in your connection. Some of you guys have been being a community player. You've been having, multiple options, multiple suitors. You've been dipping and dabbling with other people. And that's what this between worlds is, because you flipping it. You acting like you at home doing the right thing, but then when you leave and you go out in the streets, you're doing something else. This could be male or female. Okay, it's not limited to one specific sex. All right, but deep down inside that you doing all of the extracurricular activities and dealing with the extra people because you really think that this person is not for you. Okay, and that's what this higher power card is. You don't see this person as your soulmate or your twin flame. You look at the bottom of the deck. I swear you can't make this up. You feel this person is not for you. And the universe is saying, you're right. This person is not for you at this point in your life. At this point in your life, you need to be working on healing yourself. Okay? So let's see what else the spirit guides have for us. And some of you guys are just, that it's not working out at home, but some of you guys are just playing it cool. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you're just playing it cool. Like, you just sitting up there like, I already know, but I'm just going to wait for them to wake up because it's convenient for you. This partnership, this connection is convenient for you. Maybe you need it for the house. Maybe you need it for the car. Maybe you need it so that you can, expand yourself. But while your partner is oblivious to it and sleeping, you plotting on them. And that could be considered manipulative. All right? Let's get some tarot and find out what is really going on. Let's find out what is really going on. How about that? All right. So I got the Magician card. So some of you guys have been trying to work on a partnership, that is not for you. Despite you having all the tools and resources that you need in order for this to be successful, it's still not working out. This Magician card came out in reverse. Okay. And so what that lets me know is that you're truly not connected to the divine. Because that number 1 is about, a connection, from above to below, as above, so below, and so when you don't have that connection with the divine, it's going to make you manifest fucked up shit in your life. It's going to make you manifest a bad partner. It's going to make you manifest a bad house situation or a bad car deal or bad debt, lacking, suffering, argue, fighting, all kind of stuff, because the universe is trying to push you to get away from that connection, not to endure that shit. You know, the universe don't like for you to endure nothing. Let's see what this deep knowing is about. And deep down inside, you know, I got the Knight of Swords in reverse. Deep down inside, you know you're not taking the appropriate actions. Deep down inside, you know you're not listening to your spirit man. Deep down inside, you know that you have been being closed off and not really into the connection. But for whatever reason, it is keeping you guys together. Okay. And so when I see that number 4 that's on this deep knowing card, it makes me think that you guys are mirroring each other. You're not interested in your partner's not interested in you. But for whatever reason, you guys are still together. You guys are still cohabitating. You guys are still trying to make this connection work when it's not going to work. Okay? Somebody you may know that your partner has a child you don't know about, or there is a miscellaneous baby mama somewhere, or baby daddy, or miscellaneous child from her. But you feel this way, like you feel like something ain't right with that, or something's going on with your divine counterparts, child or children, and you know it's not right. But you're looking from a vantage point. You're not at eye level seeing what's going on. Like you are separate and distinct from what's going on. So it's like you guys living in a household, but you're operating independently, which is bad for a connection. If you're going to act like you single, you might as well be single. So let's see what this between worlds is. Okay? And maybe you're not speaking up for yourself. Maybe you're just allowing people to, railroad you and run you over. Maybe it's time for you to start speaking your truth. Maybe that's the action you need to take, is that you need to start speaking your truth. And what do you need to speak your truth about? About you, lacking the emotional control that was necessary, when it was necessary. Or you telling your divine partner that, hey, look, you lack emotional control. You just an emotional wreck. And you taking us down because you're an emotional wreck. All right? Some of you guys just got a ladies' man out here that's out here, spreading his seed around, being too friendly, giving himself away and spreading himself too thin with a lot of different energies. These energies can be females, cousins, friends, co-workers, other lovers, mothers, fathers. What is this higher power card here for? All right. So the higher power card was defined by the King of Wands. So again, you haven't been listening to the higher power that's been telling you about your divine counterpart. That this person is not in control of their emotions. They spreading themselves too thin. They burn out very easily because they're overly passionate. You understand what I'm saying? Or they never achieve things because they're not passionate enough. This person is definitely out of whack. And I would say that your person may even have some type of split personality or some type of sexual addiction, because I got 2 kings in 2 different suits. I got the King of Cups and the King of Wands. So I feel that your person is a ladies' man that, has some type of sexual addiction that they can't, necessarily overcome by themselves. And so it's really not their fault, but the universe had told you not to get involved from the beginning. So you didn't even have to go through all of this hurt, but you went through it because you didn't want to be alone. All right. So I know you guys can't see my cards anymore after this row. But some of you guys, it is about the children. It is about the miscellaneous child that you guys need to, either bring into light, or you guys need to start building a better foundation so that you can connect with this miscellaneous child better. Okay? But things are going to work out in your favor with this Sun card. That means you have favorable conditions going in your favor. Okay? And so with that being said, you don't have to worry about certain types of bullshit. You don't have to worry about certain things affecting you because the odds are in your favor, but you got to make the right decisions. You got to say the right things. You got to be prepared for the right situation to come up. Okay? I guess YouTube done just took down my algorithm because I swear I ain't got nobody in the chat at 8 o'clock on the Friday. That's weird. That is weird. Not even. So thank you, YouTube, for fucking up my damn program. Thank you. Thumbs up, YouTube. You suck. You must be suck. Because, I mean, I ain't even got the big brothers watching me at YouTube. That's sad. That mean they just done just put my whole channel down, huh? I might just need to start a whole new channel because I'm noticing my views, like I was getting hundreds of views before, and now my videos getting 3. Like, what the fuck is y'all doing, YouTube? Oh, that's what it is. They mad. YouTube mad because I'm competing. Trying to compete. I guess some other competitors said something. I don't know because I just don't understand it. But hey, I'm going to keep moving. If I talk to myself, I just talk to myself, YouTube. But in this connection, in this partnership, this person was definitely arguing, this person was definitely arguing a lot. They had multiple suitors that they were chasing after, doing things for, and that's what they was looking at. They was looking at how many people was competing and fighting over them. You feel me? And you was one of those people fighting over this person that was, had sexual addictions or, some other kind of stuff, All right. So let's get one more clarity card. Why is King of Cups? I'm not taking all of those cards. Why is the King of Cups and the King of Wands here? Yeah, this person has a lot of sexual addictions. And it's been keeping them up at night. Because even though they keep having all of this great sex with all of these different people, these multiple suitors here, what's going on is that now they're up at night. They done made their bed. They got to lay in it. Maybe your person has found out that they maybe have contracted some type of STD. Maybe this person is now discovering that they have some inner childhood wounds. Maybe this person has took on so much negative karma that they actually have, anxiety and depression is keeping them up at night. But again, the 9 talks about, going within yourself, seeking a higher power, resolving issues that you may have going on. So this person may be soon moving towards, putting an end to all of these different, deploy tactics that they've had that has been sabotaging this connection. So this person may go get some type of counseling or, go seek some type of therapy, some type of treatment for their addictions, because they realize now it's been their addictions, the things that they desire, the things that they've been wanting in their mind and lusting after. This is what's causing them the heartache. This is what's causing them the grief that they're experiencing. Okay, and what I told you, they was moving towards that 10 of swords. You can't make this shit up. The bottom of the deck is a 10 of swords. So your person is looking to, put it into all of the hurt in the beginning, to start healing, to remove all of the childhood wounds, to remove all of the negativity that has plagued them for so long, that has kept them stuck and stagnant. They're trying to heal from this, or they will be in the near future. But of course, because it's not peace at home, you don't need to stick around and wait on somebody to get their life together and to figure out their shit. You move on with your life. You move on to doing the things that you see fit for your life, because Again, there's no peace at home. It ain't like you gonna wake up tomorrow and this person realizes they error and your whole household situation change overnight. But while you waiting on this divine counterpart to start changing, don't sit here and listen. Don't put yourself in a stuck position because they need to speed the fuck up. They need to put some gas behind them wheels and speed up and catch up with you. You feel me? Don't let them be making you drop your speed so that they can catch up with you. You make them speed up, you know? Because I think deep down inside, you know that this is not the person that's going to get you where you're trying to go in life. You know, you understand that this person is a bird that don't fly, but you an eagle. You an owl up here. Like you have risen above so much. Your vantage point is so much higher than theirs. Because look, they're a seabird and you an airbird. Okay? That means you can get the hell on. That seabird ain't going nowhere. And it's time for you to start tapping into your higher power so that you can understand yourself better. So you can understand your journey through life a lot better. Because if you don't understand your journey in life, it's going to be hard for you to know and for you to discern if these people are for you or if these people are against you. Whoever these people may be. Again, it could be a lover, but it also could be a coworker, it could be a family member, it could be a neighbor, it could be a friend. And you want to know. You don't want to be blinded in this situation. You don't ever want to be blinded when it comes to, what's going on in your life. Because that's when the enemy, that's when demons, little low vibrational entities, that's when negative energy can creep in and ruin what you got going on. And a lot of times we don't even know it until we already in that damn sunken place. And then we looking at where we were and then we looking at where we at and we like, how the fuck did we get here? Because we wasn't tapped in. We wasn't tapping into the divine. We weren't listening and trusting our intuition. We've been new. Again, the universe tells you been new, you should have got the hell on. You've been new. But you didn't want to listen. You wanted to, try to make it work for appearance sake. Because if ain't nothing else around but your family and your household, of course everybody gonna be looking at you. Of course. But they looking at you because, again, you the only light in the neighborhood. You the only light in the family. You the only light at your job. So, of course, they're going to go over you with a fine-tooth comb, a magnifying glass, a flashlight, a pencil, a eraser, a marker, a red pen, all of that. They're going to go through all of that with you. Because, again, it's people out here really trying to write your story for you. It's been, you've been writing, some of us have been writing stories based on what we think other people may want. Hopefully y'all can hear me. I just knocked my mic down. But we've been writing our stories based on what other people say a good story is made up of. But we are our own people. We got our own ideas, our own, likings, our own dislikes. Don't let nobody write your story. If this relationship, this partnership is not working, it's time for you to walk away and salvage yourself. People are always looking for someone to jump in and save them. In the perfect world, our divine counterpart should realize the error they way, come begging back, we take them back, and we live happily ever after. But it's not a perfect world. By the time your divine, feminine, or masculine find out who you are and what you were, you be done moved on with your goddamn life. And if you smart, you would have. Because I'm not about to sit around and wait for you for 3-4 years for you to figure out who the hell I am. Or who you are. And he said, oh, we moving. Hey, Don Monthly. You said we are moving past hindsight in 2020. Yep. And guess what hindsight is? 2020. Looking behind. So, we got to move past that shit. I was just talking to somebody and they said, If you're in a toxic partnership, you might as well be by yourself, because the things that you allowing, the things that you are settling for in that toxic connection, in that toxic relationship, your kids are seeing and witnessing you settling. And so now your kids feel as though either A, they're not good enough for better, or B, it's okay to settle. That's the wrong messages to teach your kids in this day and age. They got whole songs out here, whole TV shows out here about people living their best life, not settling. And here you go, the closest thing to them, settling. You're going to teach your kids to be second best. That's not what we want to do. We don't teach our kids how to be second best. We teach our kids how to be the first best, first place, the winner, the go. You feel me? And so if they see you constantly settling, they see you constantly angry, they see you constantly not at peace, they see you constantly not tapping into your higher power, you are going to breed, we are going to breed another generation of kids with no drive, no ambition, just living in circles. That's not what we want. That's not what I want for you or your kids. So I'll tell you, if you're in a toxic connection and it's not working out for you, leave that shit. Life is too short to be stuck miserable. I'm just gonna say that. Life is too short. And the old school woman, I say, man, it's too many what they say? No. They say men come a dime a dozen. Men say it's too many fish in the sea. So why is you stuck with this motherfucker or this person that you don't even want to be with? When all of those statements are true. It's not cheaper to keep her. It's stupid to keep somebody you don't want to be with. It's not cheaper. It's stupid. And I just want to let that be known. It is stupid. And look, I swear to God, you can't make this up. The card that popped out is a leg up. I'm really trying to help y'all. I'm really trying to help y'all get on y'all way so y'all can start accomplishing y'all dreams. Start running the race to your life, for your life path. But some of y'all rather just get your legs put up in the air and get a good hump on. The universe is telling you it's not time to hump. It's time for you to straddle that horse and ride the fuck out and get away. Because all that glitters is not gold. When I was a little kid, I remember going into, let's say, a Walmart or a Kmart. It probably was Kmart back then. But they used to have like little tables with jewelry on it. And they have gold jewelry, they have silver jewelry. And I used to always think that was real jewelry. And it wasn't in a case. It was just out on a table. Some of it being little boxes, it'd be earrings, matching earrings, necklaces, bracelets. And I always wanted that shit. And I used to get mad when my parents spoiled me. But when I wanted stuff like that, they'd be like, no, you ain't getting that. Why? Because my parents understood that all that glitters is not gold. Everything you spend your money on is not quality. Everything you invest your time in is not quality and worth your time. It's time for you to see that for yourself. It's time for you to see for yourself that the person you've been dealing with, living in this connection with, being in this partnership with, has been wearing false masks. They have. And they've been just using you for a leg up because they can't stand alone. They can't pay all the bills by themselves. They can't keep the lifestyle that you and them have established together alone. So what they doing is just using you for a leg up, riding a pony, going along with the get along. But one of you guys in this connection is going to have to put your foot down and draw the line in the sand. These are the boundaries. And if you cross these boundaries one more time, I'm walking. Don Montley said, yeah, there is that spirit quality. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Because we dealing with, LVEs, low vibrational entities, soul suckers, incubuses and succubuses, people who target you just to suck from you. Because if you the only light in a dark place, who you think they're going to be drawn to? Janet Jackson said it best, like a light to a flame. A moth is drawn. Okay? So don't get it twisted. They're going to come to you because they see your spirit. They see the quality of your spirit, but that don't mean they spirit good. Okay, look at a loyal heart came out. Some of these people ain't loyal. Some of these people only loyal to themselves. But behind your back, they looking at how to attack you, how to take you down, how to get what they want out the situation and fly the fuck off and leave you there, holding the bag, holding nothing. Okay? That's what they want to do to you. They just want to, and the whole time, you sitting up here woo-sawing and trying to keep your thoughts. This person trying to stab you in the damn back because they ain't loyal. You might be loyal. You may have a loyal heart. But the person that you dealing with, willing and dealing, however you want to say it, they're not loyal. And even when this comes to, relationships that's not involving sex, the people you've been dealing with aren't as loyal as you think. And you know it. You had that deep knowing. You done seen them motherfucking red flags. Look at all them flags. You've been seeing the flags. You've been seeing the signs, but you've been choosing to ignore them. You've been just like, man, maybe if I woosah to go away, I can't trust nobody. I'm really going to be alone on this journey. I'm really going to just be alone. Like, really, God? And the Lord is in the universe, God, the Lord, whoever you, yes. That's the only way you're going to be able to transform yourself. The lotus flower is a flower of transformation. And if you know anything about a lotus flower, it grows in the most murkiest, dirtiest, thickest waters ever. Nothing else can survive through that water except for gators, snakes, and lotus flowers. So you have overcome and withstood so much adversity that you should just be able to breathe and relax. But no, you got you a narcissistic personality, a manipulative personality that you can't even breathe around, because the minute you find peace, they coming to interrupt it. The minute you find peace, they coming to interrupt it. They don't got shit else going on with their life. Let's see what else. What else do I get? And I ain't even broke down the tarot. These is all oracle cards. Okay, these are all oracle cards. But what I will say with this Imagine card in reverse, this person has been intentionally doing things to either dig you down in a further hole and pit, or to steal your shine, to dim your light. You never really would have imagined this coming from this person, because maybe y'all been together for a quantum amount of time. But at the end of the day, you seeing this shit. Like, you're seeing, I can't even breathe around this person. Like, I get off work. After I done worked all day, I can't even sit down and just relax. It's just like a monotony of things coming at me from this person. Or, when I am relaxing, this person just comes and interrupts my peace. This person talks so much, they don't even take a breath so I can say something. They just yap, 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 yap. Just keep going, talking themselves in the hole, talking themselves into the ditch, talking themselves into their own little, pit that they're gonna have to dig themselves out of. Because once they lead you in that pit and you get out, you're gonna leave their ass there. You don't need that baggage trying to get out. Okay? Divine energy is in the building. The universe is telling you to put a cork on it. It's time for you to move from this partnership. It's really time for you to just, get what you can get as far as for survival and move on. It may just be your clothes. It may not be everything that you own. But at this point, you can either drown in emotions, or you can take what you can carry and fly the fuck off into happily ever after and happily never again, goddamn, with this person. You feel me? Because, see, I'm a happily never again type person. You don't got but so many chances. Matter of fact, you probably got two of them motherfuckers, and you don't block, and I don't want to talk to your ass no more. If I see you and you on fire, you'll burn to death before I even think about thinking about helping your ass. You understand? Because I realize that me caring more about you is a weight for me. It holds me back. I ain't trying to be held back. I just need to be a free spirit so I can fly, so I can reach my heights, so I can go get the top ramen from the top of the tree. I don't like low ramen. I like top ramen. If I'm going to be on some damn ramen, you feel me? I'm just saying, if you got to eat something that you don't want to eat, at least let it be on the top of your I don't want this list. Don't let it be at the bottom of your I don't want this list. Like, for an example, I'm going to pull some dominoes too and read some dominoes. But it's like, I like sandwiches, but I would prefer to have a Jersey Mike sub over Uncrustable PB&J. You know what I'm saying? Or peanut butter and jelly. Or I may want to have a hot sub like a Philly steak and cheese versus, you know, ham and cheese or bologna and cheese. I'm just saying. It's about your options. And people be like, oh, if you starving, if you hungry enough, you'll eat it. That's settling. I don't settle. I'll starve first. Because I don't want what I don't want. Period. I don't give a damn. Look, I can order a pizza. He said, that's what I did. Traveled for a week, rode the plane, and took only what I could carry. I wasn't staying there and let him kill me. That's right. Ain't nothing wrong with that, Don. Look, that's the same thing I did. When I left my ex-husband, I was just telling somebody, I had just bought a house. I'm talking about, when I bought my house was gravel. I picked out the cabinets, the carpet, the what they call it, the faux brick accent on the front, the lot I wanted, all of that. I left all that and moved 300 miles away with all my stuff in a black trash bag. One black trash bag, y'all. Because when you had enough, when enough is enough, hey, you'll give it all up. And I said, I'd rather give it all up than to keep it and die with it. Because guess what? You die with that stuff, guess who's going to get it? Probate, people who going to sell it, people who going to fight over it. It ain't even going to do nothing. So the dominoes that I picked was the 4 and the 1, which is the 5. But again, beginning of, you know, your foundations, you know, you always knew that you were called for a higher power, for a higher purpose, but you weren't clear on how to establish that based on how you were raised, how you were brought up, the things that you fundamentally hold on to, your value system. It wasn't conducive for what you wanted in life, what you would manifest in. So the divine energy is in the building. It stepped in, it blocked that shit. You ain't gonna be able to take none of the stuff that you had in your life previous to you getting in touch with the divine forward and be successful. The universe is not only telling you that, they telling you, look, you might be in this partnership where it's 2 of y'all, but it's time for you to break away. It just need to be you. It's time for you to be single. It's time for you to work on, you know, self-love, self-care, you know, connecting to the divine, getting in tune with your spirit, you know, getting in tune with your true, authentic self, trying to reach your higher calling, your higher purpose, your life's path. That's what the universe wants for you. That's where you'll be able to start building again. Because to go from a 4 to a 1 is a decline. So this relationship, this partnership has already taken you down. But the universe said when you got down to that 1, he blocked it. So you didn't go down to nothing, but he did have to reduce you some. Okay. And now that he's got you at a reduced level, he can bring you back up to all the way up to the 10 now, because you are open, you are involved, you are connected. The old things that you had, you put it into with this period. What's at the end of a sentence? A period. You put it into that shit. And you're deciding that, hey, from now on, I'm choosing me first. I'm choosing self-love first. I'm choosing self-worth first. And that's the most beautiful place that any person, male or female, can be in. When you're only concerned about your life's path and what you have to do for your life's path. Because once you figure that out, all other things will be added unto you. And you don't have to discern if it's for you or not, because you'll know. We all start these journeys not knowing. And as we go through teenage and all that crap, you know, early 20s and 30s and stuff, we literally are just reacting to shit. We we don't really have plans. We say we got plans, but at the slightest little influx, all our plans are changed. We can be going to one class, we'll change our whole major because of that one damn class. We will move out a whole apartment building because we don't like one neighbor, because we having problems with one neighbor. Some people trade in their cars after one needing a tune-up or breakdown, one minor breakdown. We got to learn how to stay committed to the cause and the journey, because once we learn how to stay committed, this 5 actually turns into a rocket that will propel you to where you need to go to keep you leveling up. But the focus needs to be on the spirits, on connecting to the universe. I'm sorry, not the spirits. Your focus needs to be connecting to the universe, to the divine, whether you call him God, whether you call him by a specific name, or whether you just call him universe or her universe. Whether your Godhead is a male or a female, once you start trying to connect and successfully connecting to them, you are going to take off. You're going to begin to start leveling up. Where you was down here on the, oh, you can't see that. Where you was down here on the bottom, now you just going up, 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 up. They can't do shit with you when you this high, and they all the way down here. They can't do nothing with you. Half the time they can't even reach you. So remember that. Don't let people tell you. Don't let them lead you where you don't want to go. Because nobody knows your journey but you. Nobody. You don't even know your journey most of the time. But that's why you got that intuition, so you can have gut feelings and unctions and special messages to help guide you and maneuver you through life's journey. But we get so stuck. I'm gonna put one more domino. I really like reading the dominoes better than the tarot cards sometimes, you know. But I want y'all to know that when y'all level up and take off, look, when y'all level up and take off, or you hitting you a double 8, you hitting you a 8. Do you know what 8 represents? It represents abundance. It represents, yeah, you may have had a rocky foundation in the beginning, but your better half, your second half, your ending is going to be much greater than your beginning. Okay, because see, your ending is now connecting you to the divine. So where you were lacking before, you're going to be hell of abundant. Everything you touch is going to turn to gold. Okay? All the justice, the things that you've been wanting the outcome on to be in your favor, they're going to start lining up. You're going to see so clear. Ain't nobody going to be able to pull the wool over your eyes. No one. Because look, you're going to have 4 sets of eyes, one on each side of your head, the north side, the south side, the east side, and the west side. You're going to be able to see 360 degrees, just like that owl on that card. Because the universe wants you to live a life of justice now, to live a life of, you being able to manifest, for you being the co-creator of your world. The universe wants this for you because this is the only way you're going to feel your life's purpose. Going to work every day at a bull crap job, and some of y'all got decent jobs. It still ain't your life's purpose. Raising kids, it's still not your life's purpose. It's a part of it. These things are part of it, but it's not the whole picture. You think about it. A pizza is more than just a slice of pepperoni or a cut up onion or a piece of dough. It's everything that makes a pizza a pizza. The bread, the sauce, the cheese, the toppings, the bacon, the delivery, the box, all that makes a pizza in a whole experience. And that's what you're trying to create with yourself with this 8. You're trying to create a whole experience, a whole meal for yourself, a whole meal for your family, where you can affect your generation and the next generation. You're trying to turn the pages to the book of your life that was fucked up at one point. You want to start a new chapter, and you can fill in the details of your life. And it's nothing wrong with that. The universe wants this for you. But a lot of people don't want this for themselves. So once you start connecting to the divine and you start to skyrocket, you're going to bump into this damn success that you've been seeking. What's crossing you now is you want the abundance, but you don't want to put in the work. You got to put in the work. Okay? You got to put in the work. Put it in. This is the 13, which is the death card. Some of you guys may even be a Scorpio. You may be a Scorpio, an Aries, or a Aquarius. But the universe is saying it's time for you to put to death some things. It's time for you to fill out that tombstone on that grave site of those toxic behavior patterns, those toxic people and connections you no longer want. It's time to RIP that stuff. It's time for you to put an end to it so that you can have a new beginning, moving towards the things that you really want to do, the things that maybe you never even told people you wanted to do, maybe things that you only got one little pepperoni to the whole pizza of your life. But you can't do nothing with a pepperoni, a pizza, or idea or action until you actually say, I want different. I want a different experience. I want true connection. I want true partnership. These are active things that you have to put in your mind in order for the transition, the transformation to take place. When you think about the death card, the number 13, it's talking about a transformation. It's talking about rising from the ashes like a phoenix. You know, and one thing about a phoenix is it may start off, just battered and tattered, but when that thing rises back up, it's almost a whole new bird. So it's time for you to put it into things and rebuild yourself to be, more balanced, more in tune with yourself, more connected to spirit, more connected to your soul's path and journey into your true authentic you. Okay? My finger itching, y'all. Let's see what else I got. Make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe to my channel too. I'm going to be doing dominoes a lot more. I got some dice. I don't know where they went because everything is all screwed up around here because I've been trying to change things around because I can't stand the same thing. I like to mix it up. I like change. So the next one out was the 5 and the 1. Now, I'm going to say the 5 is the past and the 1 is the future. A lot of you guys were just caught up in a lot of crap. You had opposition everywhere you turned. At home, at work, maybe at church, in your family, all kind of stuff. You just had a lot going on that was very negative. Okay? And you didn't know what to do. You really didn't. Some of y'all got on y'all knees and start praying because it just got that chaotic. Some of y'all just ignored it and was just like, it'll work itself out. But that's what blocked you, is you allowing it to work itself out. But if you're one of those people that say, you know what, I need to just tap in, I need to pray about this, the divine sent you down a blessing for you to have a new beginning, a new start, a blessing for you to truly be connected to the divine and to be able to, create and build from there. Okay? The divine removed all the obstacles that was holding you back, that was in your way. Now nothing is holding you back except for you. So are you going to move forward? Or are you going to stay stuck? That's the question the divine is asking you. Now that you're free, now that I done freed you, where you going? What you going to do? Are you going to align yourself with me so we can balance each other out, so I can balance you out, so you can move forward in a peaceful manner, so that you can begin to heal and move towards your wish fulfillment? Or are you going to stay stuck here? So it's up to you. Those are the messages that the divine gave us on the dominoes. All right. And put those away. So hopefully this message has been a blessing to you guys. Remember to like my channel and subscribe. Share my videos. I'm going to try to, I be saying I'm going to start a new schedule with my recordings and lives, but you know, I'm a free spirit. I don't like consistency. I can't guarantee y'all every day at 7, 8 o'clock I'm gonna be on here, you know. But I will continue. But I will guarantee you I'll continuously keep posting content to help you guys navigate through these difficult times in your life so that you can get on your true soul's journey. You know, sometimes my readings be, you know, about fun and games and playing and talking trash, but sometimes they don't. You know, sometimes I really have to give y'all messages to help y'all heal y'all heart and soul because y'all done heard so much juicy readings for so long. So I want to give y'all some meat to eat when I do my readings. You know, so hopefully you guys got some meat, something that you could take with you, you know, and improve upon your life with. Okay. And if you have, leave me a message. Let me know what you took from this message to better yourself, to, you know, start reaching towards your self-love and your self-care. Because I would like to know. Okay. Peace, light, and love, family. Until the next time, I love you guys to pieces. Have a good night.